Miss McKinney,
Yes,
we're back.
Yes.
I hope we are in better spirits.
I am.
Okay, good. And we're not going to allow each other to press each other's buttons, right?
Correct.
We'll
Okay.
see what she does.
Okay. So we took the DNA testing, had all that done. Did you all have any problems with that?
No, none at all.
Okay. Okay. Have the two of you had an opportunity to speak at all?
We've spoken.
No.
Lies.
All right. Okay. We spoke for 30 seconds. That doesn't count. I didn't want to talk to you. You came up to me. I tried to end the conversation as quick as possible.
When Miss McKinney returns, the courtroom is tense. Both sides are urged by the court to maintain composure, but old wounds soon come to the surface. After just 30 seconds of talking, the exchange turned hostile. Nobody is prepared to give up. While the DNA findings are still pending, remain with us. Everything is going to blow up.
Your Honor, permission to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
That is not true. He called me and he asked me, he said, look, I don't know which way this paternity test is going to go, but if you'll just let me put it on you one more time, we can smooth all of this out, blah, 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 all of that crap.
Oh, so that's a lot in 30 seconds.
Really?
No, that was not what I said, but
When he lies, he puts his hand up like that on his cheek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a lie pose.
And you found all that out in 72 hours?
I did.
Interesting. Okay. So
you see how aggressive she is about this? This
I'm
is
just excited.
she doesn't need help for her daughter. This is
Come on
about
with the
revenge.
results,
This is
please.
clearly about getting back at me and punishing me for not, I don't know, staying with her forever. I don't know.
Results, please.
She makes an astounding assertion when she takes the stand. Allegedly, he requested a final evening together to make amends. The courtroom responds incredulously. He lies with a hand on his cheek, she claims. She is seeking retribution, he claims. Stay put. This simply became personal.
but it's been 9 years.
I know it's been, it's odd timing, isn't it? Right when I have a fiance and have a son, that's when she chooses to do this. Isn't that kind of odd timing here, Your Honor?
I mean, the timing does seem a little interesting.
I just came to the realization that, hey, I can do it alone, but I don't have to do it alone. If he's taking care of his other son and his fiance, that's fine. I don't need him to take care of me or my daughter, but it would be the right thing to do. And that's what he's going to do.
And
If he's the father.
He's the father.
Okay. And you're sure of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I mean, bailiff, we have those results.
She launches the complaint shortly after he gets engaged and has a new child after 9 years of silence. Was it a coincidence or a premeditated move? She maintains that their daughter is the focus, not her. He wonders about the timing. The judge's eyebrows go up, then a check appears in court.
Got your cashier's check? Because I don't want a
That's
personal
not
check.
nice.
Well, I'm just saying.
You can't say that to him yet, though.
Okay.
We don't know if he's even going to be the father to pay child support.
I know.
But if you are indeed the father, I wouldn't recommend you make a payment today because the order would just be being signed today.
Is there an appeal process even if I am the father?
What would you be appealing exactly?
I don't think that based on the way she's been treating me and based on her selective choice of when to bring this issue up in order to, harm my relationship with my family, I consider that a form of harassment.
4. He prepared to pay with a cashier's check, but the judge abruptly stopped him. Child support is not owed unless paternity is established. She is accused by him of harassing him and undermining his family. The courtroom is in disbelief, then offers an outrageous legal recommendation.
And I feel like I should be able to file maybe a restraining order, and that would prevent me from, if I had a restraining order against her, that would prevent me obviously from having to pay for her child support, wouldn't it?
What is that restraint?
No, that's not how any of that works. That was really creative, though, but that's not how any of that works. So let me go ahead and tell you what the results say.
All right.
Let's get it over with.
All
Give me a drum roll.
right. All right. It looks like baby McKinney, because we can't say a child's name.
Right.
There is no probability he can be the father.
In order to avoid paying child support, he suggests a restraining order. The judge finds it hard to believe, and the truth is revealed. He is not the father, according to the results of the DNA test. There is a stunned quiet in the courtroom. Then came her startling denial of reality.
What did they say? What?
You hear that?
What'd you say, Your Honor?
You laughed at that.
Remember
No,
when
I didn't hear.
Oh, let me say it a
I'm
little
the only
louder.
white person she's been with. Remember?
There is
Remember that?
no probability that he is the father.
Okay, so first of all, no disrespect to you, but the letter looks a little sketchy.
Okay.
It wasn't in a
It's got
legal
writing
size
on it.
envelope.
That's why it's sketchy.
So, and I don't trust him because his uncle is an attorney. Okay, and his
Okay.
uncle can do
What
all
does that have to
types
do with
of
anything?
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't even trust that.
Wait a minute. I believe at the beginning, I asked you all how the test went.
I mean,
And
the
you
test-
said, wait a minute, hold on. You said everything went good, right?
The results don't look right, she says, asserts that the test may have been tampered with by his lawyer uncle. Her justification was a personal tattoo. The court cannot understand. Is she just trying to make ends meet, or is there more to this? Finally, was the test truly fair?
And it did.
And it
That's what she
did,
said.
and it was fair that day, right?
Yes.
They swabbed her mouth correctly.
The person appeared to be wearing PPE and the person appeared to work, for that service. And the test itself went well, but behind the scenes, Your Honor.
And it
a lot
appears
goes
that
on.
these results are directly from the testing place. And he's not the father.
He is the father. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, Your
Let me tell you not. No, he's not.
He's the father.
He's not. So you're
You're
going to argue with DNA testing.
The test was administered in a professional manner. Despite all sides' admissions, she refuses to accept the outcome. Feelings erupt. He is the father, she maintains. Chaos is brewing despite the judge's best efforts to keep everything under control. She then begins shouting over the DNA.
Your Honor, he is the father. 72 hours. He has a
He is
tattoo
not
on his
the
private
father.
parts. Was
He
the only
is
one
not
there. I
the
know
father. He is not the father.
Show
How
me a
many
tattoo.
times do I have to say that? No, I don't want to see a tattoo. All I want to see was these numbers to see what the probability was going to look like of him being the father. He is not the father. Now,
That was way too much, by the way.
You have a tattoo.
excuse me. You know what? I don't even see why you all need to be having a conversation right now.
I agree.
Can we
You
do a
are not the
retest?
father, which means that you will not be placed on any type of child support or anything.
She shouts. He says no. She keeps claiming that he is the father. She refuses to stop when the court informs her of the DNA results. Out. The dispute then devolves into shouting, tattooing, and total chaos. She then goes into startling detail about a private tattoo.
Now, you, Miss McKinney, you do have the right to petition someone else who you may think is the father.
There is no one else, Your Honor. It was him. He has a tattoo on his private part. I was with him and the tattoo for 72 hours. I know what I felt. I know what I saw. Okay? It was him.
Well, there is a probability of something else, though.
Okay.
You were probably with somebody else, too, within that previous 72 hours.
Oh, Your Honor, you tried.
There's no shade, just facts.
There's no one else, she insists. Claims to have noticed a tattoo on a private area. She alone would be aware. The judge is still dubious. Was she truly alone? Or is her recollection faulty? Keep an eye out. There will be a startling birthmark twist soon.
It's very possible. It's
So,
very likely.
How is it possible?
Because there were like 6 or 7, 8 hours stretches during that time where I didn't see you or know where you were. I don't know what you were doing. You know what? Maybe I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you don't even remember this other guy. It's possible with the rate you were going in those days. So I'm willing to grant you that you may not have been lying.
Man.
You
Okay.
may not have been lying about thinking that I was the only white guy you were with.
Well, just answer my question. Do you have a tattoo on your private part?
I have a birthmark that kind of looks like a bird. Maybe
No, it
that's what you
says
thought.
Mississippi Long. Do you have that tattoo?
Okay,
No.
well, you know what? This is what we're
Never
about to
been to
do.
Mississippi.
This is what we're about to do.
He reverses the roles. Claims that throughout those days, she vanished for extended periods of time. Implies that someone else might have been there. She then inquires about the tattoo, to which he replies, it's a birthmark. The judge has finished engaging in gameplay. In the end, the court dismisses the gavel.
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I've already said what the results were, which means I'm dismissing this case. You are more than welcome to bring another case. And if his account is true that you don't remember, you can bring another case after that. But the court is here to assist you. So if there are no more questions and nothing further, which it shouldn't be, you all are dismissed.
Hell no. It shouldn't be.
Whatever. You got a tattoo.
The court puts a stop to it. He is not the father according to DNA testing. Even after the case is dropped, the emotional damage is still there. It's over for now, but she can open another lawsuit if necessary. This is when the accusations, the drama, and the shouting all come to an end. If you were taken aback by this, please like, comment, and subscribe.